Hello everyone, this is my current Scrypt mining rig. I'm running 3 GPUs. They're the 2 Gigabyte 7850s by PowerColor. I'm currently mining Dogecoin, but it will mine any Scrypt based cryptocurrency. It's a headless machine. I just have dummy plugs in each card. Each DVI to VGA adapter has 3 half-watt 68 ohm resistors in the top right 6 pins. You can see that alright. I didn't screw the cards in, just used zip ties, as you can see there. The cards are resting on just this little metal piece I found at Walmart. Just bent it, whatever works. My motherboard is resting on little plastic standoffs that are like for furniture, right in the crate there. I'm running Ubuntu on this 16 gigabyte PNY thumb drive. Above that you'll see the cord to my Alfa network adapter, handy tool for any networker. Got a Gigabyte motherboard sitting in there with 8 gigs of G.SKILL Ripjaws series RAM, 4 gigabytes each card. There's an AMD FX 6300 3.5 gigahertz processor in there, 6 core. The GPUs are connected by PCI-E riser cables. In the bottom basket here, I have my 750 watt Corsair power supply. You don't necessarily need it in that bottom basket, but it's handy to have. Otherwise you can just attach the power supply to the top basket with zip ties, or just let it sit out, maybe out here, just like I have the network adapter. Down here is my kilowatt P3. That just monitors power usage. As you can see right now, I'm at about 498 watts. It's about 10 cents a kilowatt per hour where I'm at. So this thing runs at about 5 cents an hour, so about $1.20 a day. It's kind of nice to have, but it's not necessarily needed. If you want to keep track of overclocking efficiency, though, you're going to want to buy one. Over here I have all the boxes to all the parts. I got my PowerColor HD 7850 2 gigabyte. There's 3 of them. I already had this power supply, so saved a little money there. It's Corsair HX 750. It's 80 plus silver. The more efficient, the better. Really wouldn't go too cheap on the power supply. And you want modular, of course. Here's my motherboard. Network adapter, RAM, just a kilowatt, just a processor box. A lot of people are say you know, you wasted money on your processor and spent too much on the motherboard. I went a little bit more expensive with the motherboard and the processor. Just because when companies like Alfa Technology come out with which they're taking pre-orders right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy one or not. But the ASIC miners for Scrypts, this whole rig here is going to become pretty much useless. It's mining at about 11 or a little over 1100 kilohashes per second. That's going to be complete garbage once these ASIC miners come out. They'll be running at like 5 mega hashes, 25 mega hashes. So what I'm going to do is basically just convert this thing over to a nice little gaming machine. Use 2 of the cards, sell 1 of the cards. I can use the Alfa adapter. I could toy around with it on Backtrack or something like that. So I was looking for usability after this machine becomes obsolete. Here's the PCI-E Express riser cables. They came in a pack of 5. Here's another one of those metal things. It came in a 2-pack from Walmart in the aisle, like where the blinders are. I got pretty much everything here on Newegg.com, except for I already had the processor. These I ordered on eBay from a seller in China, just because they're extremely cheap. Otherwise, USA sellers were charging an arm and leg. So it took a little bit longer to get here, but it was well worth the savings. I know that sounds terrible, but it was. Over here, I got my laptop. There's CG miner. These cards do about 306 kilohashes, but I have them overclocked, doing about 380 a piece. I can push over 400, but you know, you sacrifice a little bit of stability, and I didn't want to beat my cards up too much. I've been mining Dogecoin. Dogecoin's kind of losing profitability. I've been selling it on eBay. When I first started mining Dogecoin, it was at 0.000008, so 6 zeros, 8 bitcoins on like Cryptsy. Now it's at 0.603, which about, let's say I got about 210,000 Doge. If I converted that to Bitcoin, and then sold the Bitcoin, which is Bitcoin's bouncing back today from like 850 to 900. If I sold that for USD, I'd get about $55, versus the 120 I would have got when I first started mining. I was selling about 1,000 Doge for $1 US on eBay. Now I'm selling at about half that rate, maybe a little more. It depends on the buyer. I've been mining the Doge at Fastpool. That's fast-pool.com. Best Doge pool out there, and I've tried a lot of them, and I've researched all of them. So if you want to mine Doge, go to fast-pool.com. No joke. Not getting any kickbacks or anything. I'm just telling the truth here. Best pool out there for Doge. But Doge is losing value, so I'm probably going to go back to Litecoin or check out the next alternate currency, next Scrypt currency, the next pump and dump, whatever you want to call it, as long as I make my money. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and if you have any questions, you can go to my blog, cryptorush.blogspot.com. You're more than welcome to ask questions in the comments here on YouTube. Another fantastic blog that I get a lot of my information from is cryptobadger.com. Great website, fantastic website. You can go check that out. I recommend checking that out if you want to get into altcoin mining. Alright, thank you everybody.